less committedly. Like, you can still stay in this, like, you can immediately go back to the space. But anyway, back into ZSS versus Narrwall. Big thing is, you know, that -2 Zair on shield is going to be quite difficult for, you know, Bowser to deal with, because you can't just rely on your normal, like, I'm going to shield, and then if you swing, I'm going to hit you for it.
Yeah, I think Bowser definitely has to play the initiator in this one, but Narrwall not getting anything too good, as Crest is going to do a good job at just getting pressure going. But as I say that, getting some good damage in, as Bowser is going to get the hits that they need and the damage that they get with it.
Yeah. I really like the Nair jab to try to check the, like, any attempt at an up B.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can go for the clank, and most jabs can actually, if they do clank, are clank positive. That's a mechanic that a lot of players, I feel like, need to explore more, is, you know, going off clanks.
Yeah, the overall game plan in this should go well for Crest, but, you know, Narrwall doing a really good job right now at just getting the trades in that she needs, and it is showing, as overall Narrwall has been getting good damage as well as securing the first stock.
Yeah, Crest is really up to his positioning. Like, I can just see there's like that mental adjustment. He's every position he chooses to be in is more often than not the right spot.
Yeah, and great up B out of shield, going to be able to secure the stock with not too much of a deficit.
Yeah.
So it's just up to Crest to really wall things out, or, you know, keep pressure going. But they're just deciding to, you know, wall with pressure and really just keep things going. But Narrwall recognizing that and just taking space.
Ooh, you can never take it. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, neutral taking tech roll, like, as bad as the punish can be on a tech roll in, like, sometimes you just gotta take it.
Yeah.
Because it's always worse to kind of stay near that ledge, because that is ZSS's last claim to viability, is that Zair and that kill confirm.
Yeah. I'd say that kill confirm is the one thing keeping ZSS just meta relevant.
Yeah.
You know, besides overall having, like, very little hitbox in the air.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I want to touch on is, like, we're seeing a lot of these low percents that he's going for Zair fair, and that takes very good, like diligence on the ZSS's face, like front, because so many times you want to do that grab, you want to play towards, like, the nearest platform, like down throw and then platform tech chase the up smash to get like a bigger punish. But only at 46, taking those nairs in the corner. And that's the thing, is, like, Crest is just doing such a good job at keeping her there.
Yeah. However, Narrwall getting the small hits in that she needs to really get pressure and to keep this game even. And it's just a very patient game. And
good tech chase.
Yeah, the one hits, like the 1-2s, are just really piling up for Narrwall.
Wow. All right. Very fortunate for Narrwall, though, that because of the way the down smash hit, Crest had to do the reverse up B. Couldn't do the up B towards the closer blast zone, but still, that was a huge catch on Crest's part. And now can he let the turtle out of the cage, out of the sewer?
Yeah, I feel like Narrwall just. I feel like play with this game plan, because they are getting in the 1-2s that they need, but this walling out is just really well from Crest, as he's able to really secure just so much space and just keep Narrwall out.
Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, Bowser's just such a weird character where, like, while he does have like the aggressive, like, side Bs, he's a fast, like, he wants to be a rushdown character, but they kind of almost build him like a grappler. Like, he has a good up throw, you know, his normal grabs are pretty good, and then he has, like, the craziest, you know, command grab they've ever given a character. Like, well, second craziest. Incineroar exists. I don't think that move should be in that game. I should not be dying at 75 with no revenge after hit.
That is fair. It's fair and balanced. He needs it.
The needing question. All right, but Crest going back to their max spacing game. Gets jab for it, takes space, another jab, nice. Just, again, check. Such a good check.
Yeah, I feel like just the overall game plan from Narrwall in the first game was correct, and just keeping these 1-2s going, and just overall just taking space, and playing with the space that Crest is giving to be able to, you know, gain a lead and be able to take stocks when she needs it.
Yeah, no, Narrwall, sorry, no, I have a nickname for her, but Narrwall, her biggest adaptation I just see is that she's not as afraid to shield anymore. I feel like she's recognized that, like, not only is Crest not really grabbing her, but there's no, like, oh, you get forward thrown, or oh, you get down thrown. And, like, up throw is not, like, that's one of the few characters where you're not really, as a ZSS player, relying on up throw to kill. Like, if you're doing that, you're in some dire straits.
And just right now, Narwhal's doing a really good job at just controlling the space using Bowser's speed and, oh my god.
Oh, the heavy armor. Wow, nice use of that on-hit heavy armor. But another tech trap. Like, sometimes you just gotta know what can kill you and just take the lesser two evils. Like there, like, yeah, you got upbeat or up smash, but there's a decent shot you still live because no Rage is off the table and you're only at like 130, and it's a small battlefield that's like the heaviest character in the game.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Narwhal is just, it's not really detrimental that the stock was taken there, especially with the lead that Narwhal currently has.
Yeah, Crest is going for more bigger hits, and that's why we're seeing more Narwhal get actually these fairs. We're not seeing as much Zairs and as much max base bears. Like they're often going for like the the nairs, the fairs, and the more spaced out bears.
Yeah. And right now, Narwhal is just doing a really good job of getting these 1-2s, getting the late hit of the down B, and also getting the up tilt to be able to secure game 2.
And I've talked to Narwhal about this. Like, a lot of people don't respect Bowser's up tilt. They're like, oh, it's slow towards the end, and it has like no inside. It doesn't really have an inside hitbox, but you're landing into it, so you're coming from where it does have a hitbox, rather than like, if you're in a scramble, if you're lucky to play a small character, you can try to run inside of him and then roll the dice on what Sakurai decided to program the hitbox that day, or whatever intern he delegated to that task.
Yeah, some of these moves were definitely coded by the intern, like last day of the release. But oh my god, that was
it's such a good, and it killed it like after hit 71, which is just goes to show how huge of a call that was, because that turned a very losing scenario into Bowser with advantage, meaning that Bowser can actually do what Bowser does. What Bowser's one claim to fame is that he's fast and he has good out of shield.
Yeah, and just in general, I feel like Narwhal definitely stayed with the game plan of getting the 1-2s, just staying with this patient game, waiting for Crest to put themselves in a position that they definitely shouldn't be in. And overall, Narwhal has been taking great advantage of it.
Okay, all right.
Great DI in. Yeah, DI'd in. So not going to be able to get the spike hitbox. And getting the up air for more damage. Up tilt as well. Not going to kill just yet. But and the second one will.
It's like, you can't just go ledge. You're ZSS. Like, it is scary versus Bowser, but you're one of the few characters that actually doesn't have to really deal with the Bowser. I'm going to hold shield and I'm just going to wait for you to do something. Like.
Yeah, for sure. Like, just down B in general is just one of those options that is just, what will Bowser be able to do to even handle it?
Yeah, like, she has a decent roll. She has a good ledge jump because of down B, as well as just her airspeed and her jump height. And she also uses drop down B is more aggressive way to get off the ledge while still decently safe.
Narwhal's been playing this game just really exceptionally, but again, teching in place and getting upbeat for it.
Yeah, that's been a big thing. Like, every time she's put into a tech scenario, she neutral techs. I've never seen her try to tech roll in once. Like, yeah, I know you don't want to get side beat or get up smash, but you're not at percent for that to kill, and that's still a tight timing on the ZSS's part.
Yeah, but the back throw not going to be able to kill just yet, but the fair will. Narwhal bringing Crest to not tournament stock, to last stock of this match.
Yeah.
So, see if Crest will be able to bring things back. And against Bowser, not the easiest task. For ZSS, possible, but not exactly easy. Getting these up airs going, getting this damage going. Ooh.
Fair? Okay, and didn't get the DI in. What you can do is, just like you can nair down B, you can also, fair one down B around 80. So that's the thing, is like Crest really started playing around those platforms well, but if you don't get that oh, that was so panicked. They were scared. They saw the monster in the closet.
Yeah, that was definitely a scenario of I don't want to land on you, but at the same time, I don't want to land, like, I want center stage, like so many different things of want that it just culminates into a terrible panic option.
This is the second Bowser set where not a single command grab was out. This one makes a little bit more sense just because of how ZSS is always like poke, space, poke. You know, your side B like is gonna get more often than not stuffed out. Like you know, that could have been a side B instead of that neutral B before then, and that still would have gotten stuffed out the same way.
Yeah.
Like,
right now, let's see who we have coming up.
Yeah, that ledge jump.
Ooh. Oh, I like this match.
You know, neutral get up is only like, you know, it's only one frame to punish, so you know, like okay. Yeah, like even if you have like good movement, you know, don't be afraid to just like use one of the standard, like the box standard options rather than I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the BDB and drop down air dodge, or I'm gonna like drop down B, or I'm gonna actually, you know, I play like Sephiroth or you know Wii Fit. I'm gonna like ledge plank. Like sometimes like just neutral get upping or like, you know, even you know sometimes rolling past them, even if you have a bad roll, can if they don't expect it, you know, in this game, while ledge is definitely like second dumbest it's ever been, it's, you know, it's not nowhere near as punishing. You definitely get out of, you know, scenarios where like in other games, you know, might have been more of a, you know, a checkmate scenario.
Yeah. Though right now, I believe, yeah, we have Etjam and her Jet.
Okay.
AKA Sensei.
Let's see what grab bag of characters Sensei's gonna pull out today.
The
Sheik, the ZSS, the by the Emithra, the probably just a snake, but I always like to you know do a little D20 and see, you know, what's his character of the week he wants to pull out for that for round one, for game one.
But yeah, I feel like this late in bracket, I feel like Snake is definitely the play.
Yeah. And then there's a very like Snake favored matchup as well, just because like, yep, the only way to really bury, like if you're going low,